after setting up the main page, we have more pages on the site. Let's play around with them a bit and also learn about additional elements along the way. So I jumped to the About page. This is how it looks. We also have a custom guitar that we started. We have the service. We have the gift card we created. Okay. We see that the design here didn't apply to the background, so let's change it. Page background color, white. We definitely have the loyalty. And here too, we need to update the page background. And now we can actually design it as well. So we have the setting. Again, we can decide what will be written, what to actually show on the card, whether it's the header, whether to show the image, the title, the subtitle, and in the program itself, whether to show the stages, the steps, and the social networks we want the user to follow. We have the layout, which is the design, where we can actually also design the header, and also the program itself. For example, whether to show in a grid, whether to display the stages in rows, whether to change the design so that the image is on the side and the stages are here. We can determine the spacing between the cards, okay? Whether to show numbers or actually icons. What is the alignment of the text center, right? What is the spacing inside the card? The more we enlarge, the larger the internal spacing will be. Design, again, we can design backgrounds, colors, font types, text colors, whether to add borders, and of course the program itself. And what will the text in the header be? We see loyalty. It can of course be changed to Hebrew or whatever we want. What will the subtitle be? What will be written before a person registers? What will be written after earning points? And of course the program itself. So what will be written here? Sign up endpoint. In general, edit all the text found within the loyalty. Let's go perhaps, for example, to the About section. So here too, if we look, we actually have a section, as I said. All these things are simply scattered within the section. We can edit this. We can decide that we don't want it. And sometimes it's better to start over. So I'm removing everything. Okay. I have another section here of About Us. I can edit it, make it smaller. I can change the background of this section, as I can always do. I can actually switch from a solid color to an image. Just an example. Okay. And I can, of course, when I have a section, add new sections, like, for example, About. I see here an example for About. Let's take a look at it. We see a section of About Us, our story, essentially telling the story about the company. We can, of course, add as many sections as we want. If we wanted, for example, to add about our team, then I could also choose a section, drag it here, and it would add the people who work. I want to add more. For example, a subscribe window, a newsletter subscription, or whatever you want. So I can do it too. Okay. Now, so basically you understand that every page in Wix is built of sections. And let's say I want, we have a lot of space. Let's say I accidentally placed this subscribe in the wrong place. I wanted it to be under my team. So I can simply select the section, right click and tell it to move section down. So basically it will move it one section down. It also works the other way around. If I wanted to move the team up, then right click, move section up. Okay? And that's basically how I edit the pages on the site. Each section contains several elements, which can also be edited, changed, updated, and you can add colors, backgrounds, videos, and basically everything.